Hello aspirants. Let's discuss the current affairs of 21st February 2023. We have covered all the topics from every newspaper and magazine to save your time so that after watching this video, you don't need to go anywhere else. In this video, we will be covering the following 6 topics. Ustad Bismillah Khan Yuva Puraskar, National Conference on Agriculture for Zaid, Summer Campaign, Significance of Tribal Culture in Sustainable Development, Allocation of Election Symbols by Election Commission of India, Marine Spatial Planning Framework, Central Water Commission. We will discuss why these topics made headlines in this video. So, let's get started. Our first topic is Ustad Bismillah Khan Yuva Puraskar. This was in news because, in a celebration of young and talented artists, the Ustad Bismillah Khan Yuva Puraskar was recently presented to 102 artists by the Union Minister for Culture, Tourism and Donor in New Delhi. This prestigious award, presented by the Sangeet Natak Akademi, recognizes exceptional artists in the fields of dance, music, and drama who are under the age of 40. The award is named after Ustad Bismillah Khan, a renowned Shehnai musician who was one of the few musicians in the country to receive Bharat Ratna and who also played at the first Republic Day celebration in 1950. He was the first Indian to perform at the prestigious Lincoln Center Hall in the United States. Through this award, the Sangeet Natak Akademi, created by a resolution of the Ministry of Education, with Dr. P.V. Rajmannar as its first chairman, is continuing its mission to promote and preserve India's rich cultural heritage. Now our second topic is National Conference on Agriculture for Zaid, Summer Campaign. The reason it was in news was, the Union Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Minister recently chaired the National Conference on Agriculture for Zaid, Summer Campaign 2023 in New Delhi. This conference aims to review and assess the crop performance of the previous seasons and set crop-wise targets for the upcoming summer season in consultation with state governments. Zaid crops are a vital gap filler between the Kharif and Rabi seasons, grown between March and July on irrigated lands. These crops require warm soil, high temperatures, and longer day length for flowering, making them ideal for regions like Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana, Gujarat, and Tamil Nadu. Zaid crops, including paddy, corn, and a variety of vegetables, are significant for farmers as they provide fast cash and help bridge the gap between two major crop seasons. By holding this conference, the Indian government is continuing to support and encourage the growth of this crucial segment of the agriculture industry. Coming to our third topic, Significance of Tribal Culture in Sustainable Development. This was in news because, recently, the Prime Minister of India stated that the world can learn a lot about sustainable development from Adivasi or tribal culture. India has a 6% tribal population, which possesses indigenous knowledge that can provide sustainable solutions to various challenges, such as climate change, falling agricultural productivity, water scarcity, pollution, and biodiversity loss. Discussing about constitutional provisions. The Constitution of India does not endeavour to define the term tribe, however, the term scheduled tribe was inserted in the Constitution through Article 342(I). It lays down that the President may, by public notification, specify the tribes or tribal communities or parts of or groups within the tribes or tribal communities or parts which shall, for the purposes of this Constitution, be deemed to be scheduled tribes. The fifth schedule of the Constitution provides for the setting up a tribes advisory council in each of the states having scheduled areas. However, tribal communities often face challenges such as discrimination, lack of access to basic services, climate change and environmental degradation, socio-economic marginalization, and cultural assimilation. To conserve tribal culture and promote economic upliftment of scheduled tribes, the government has introduced initiatives such as National Scheduled Tribes Finance and Development Corporation, Tribes Initiatives for the Tribal Population, Central Sector Scheme, Tribes India outlets, support to tribal research institutes and tribal festivals, and Pradhan Mantri Van Dhan Yojana. Now moving towards our fourth topic, allocation of election symbols by Election Commission of India. This was in news because, in a recent decision by the Election Commission of India, the Eknath Shinde group has been recognized as the official Shiv Sena, allowing them to use the party's official symbol and name. This decision was based on the tests outlined in the 1971 Supreme Court case of Sadiq Ali versus Election Commission of India, which established that the critical test in party disputes is majority support among the organizational and legislative wings of the party. Political parties are allotted symbols by the Election Commission, with reserved symbols for registered parties and free symbols for non-recognized parties and independent candidates. To register as a political party, guidelines prescribed by the Commission must be followed within 30 days of formation. Understanding the allocation of election symbols is essential for parties to participate in the democratic process. Now the fifth topic is Marine Spatial Planning Framework. This was in news because, in a landmark move, Puducherry has launched India's first Marine Spatial Planning (MSP) framework as part of an Indo-Norway Pact. This framework aims to balance growth with sustainable management of ocean resources and preservation of the coastal environment. MSP is a public policy process for society to better determine how the ocean and coasts are sustainably used and protected for future generations. The initiative will be implemented by the Ministry of Earth Sciences through the National Centre for Coastal Research in India, with guidance from the IOC UNESCO Marine Spatial Planning Programme. The IOC UNESCO Marine Spatial Planning Programme aims to help countries manage their ocean resources in a sustainable way, promoting biodiversity, conservation, and economic development. Our last topic is Central Water Commission. It was in news because the Central Water Commission, CWC, has signed a Memorandum of Agreement to develop the International Centre of Excellence for Dams. This agreement is part of the Dam Rehabilitation and Improvement Project Phase 2 and 3. The main aim of this project is to improve the safety and operational performance of selected existing dams in a sustainable manner. The World Bank is providing 80% of the total project as loan or credit, while the remaining 20% is borne by the states and central government for CWC. The CWC is responsible for initiating, coordinating, and furthering schemes for control, conservation, and use of water resources throughout the country for purposes of flood control, irrigation, navigation, drinking water supply, and water power development. The work of the Commission is divided among three wings, namely Designs and Research Wing, River Management Wing, and Water Planning and Projects Wing. The IST will serve as an excellence center in the area of dam safety and help in strengthening the safety institutional setup of dams of participating states and implementing agencies. Hope you found this video helpful. Also, you can find the notes of this video in the Current Affairs course on EduRev. Link of the course has been provided in the description below. For your information, EduRev offers the most structured course on current affairs, offering daily, weekly and monthly current affairs at a single place. Please subscribe to our channel to get regular notifications of our daily current affairs videos and other updates. You can give us suggestions, feedback in the comments section as well. Thank you.